Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you read in the title, it's going to be about what are you shifting into, what are the things that's about to change in your life. This is more about a long process, so I'll say like in about 6 months, I think. I don't really think about a timeline when I do this, but if I have to put it realistically, it will be about like 6 months to shift into this new version of you. So you can choose between these 3 piles. First pile we got a scarab. Okay. Second pile you got the crystal ball that I use for my crystal ball reading. I haven't done that in a while, but anyway. And pile 3, it is the wand. So yeah, there you go. You can check the description box for your pile, and I'll start with pile number 1. Hello pile number 1. If you chose this scarab, I'm actually trying to hide this dot from my last reading. It's like wax. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some abstract painting. So if you have checked my last video, I did like some candle wax on paper, but on the paper I drew something abstract. And I was thinking during that reading, like, you know what, I can actually just read the painting, but anyway, I just did the candle wax as well. So in this one I'm just going to do the abstract painting. You can skip the video to whatever I put, whatever timeline I put, and if you want to follow along how I do it, then stay tuned, okay? So there you go. Just, where is my ink? There you go. Okay, so you can take a deep breath with me. So I have one big paint brush, and I'm gonna use ink. Hold on. And basically the bigger brush is going to be the where you are right now, and then I'll go with the smaller brush to kind of see where you are heading, okay? So pile number 1. Okay, that's kind of how I felt right now. And now I'm going to go with a smaller brush. You know what? I'm sorry. So like I'm doing this along the way. Didn't thought much about it before, but anyway. So you know what? I'm going to read it like this first, since I'm seeing a clear picture about where you are at now, and then the painting can, the ink can settle in a little bit, and then I'll go after. Otherwise, it's gonna mix and I maybe won't be able to see much. So pile number 1, where are you at now? So first I see a whale here that's kind of like sitting, and I also see like the whale has cried. I wouldn't say it's crying right now, but it's like, you know, you see those like teary eyes a bit. It's kind of drying down. So I wonder if you have been gone through a lot recently, and there was a lot of crying, a lot of pain. Mostly it's actually taking a lot of mental toll, anyway, a toll on your mental state, because I see the whole like darkest part is around the head of the whale, you know, and then here it's kind of quote-unquote okay. So I wonder, it's almost like you kind of disassociate a bit, or you kind of have found a way to still go along. I don't know if you have like, you know, sometimes you go through very horrible events, but you still have work the next week, and you know you can't like you can't just quit for some, you know. So it's almost like still going through it, but at the same time you kind of put a straight face, and then once you go home, it's, you know, all over again. Another thing, I also see a dog here. Maybe some of you have pet or have lost a pet. Now my throat is like like closing a bit, like it's very itchy. I'm not even sick, so I wonder if some of you are struggling with the way you communicate, or you know, like your throat chakra is a bit like wounded. There's something about not being able to speak, for some, of course. What else? I also see like it kind of makes me feel like some type of cleansing, because here you can, yeah, I kind of see like some type of wave, and it's like cleansing your whole body. So I'm not sure if, I'm not sure if I can say that for some, so I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but I wonder if whatever you're going through has almost put some type of reset in your whole life. It's almost like, as an artist, for example, if you paint something for a long time with oil painting and whatever, and then you have to let it dry for like a week, and then suddenly, I don't know, like your cat come around and it stumbles your whole painting that hasn't dried, and now it's on the floor that was dirty, and now you pick up the canvas and it's all like dirty and dusty, and you're like, oh my god, I have to start again. You have to wipe it down or something like this, and it's almost like heartbreaking. You have to grieve something that you've lost, but now you have to, I wouldn't say like it's a blank canvas, you know, because there's still trace of the old painting, but you kind of have to start over, but you still know what to restart. You know what I mean? I hope you kind of get what I say. So it's kind of giving me some type of reset while still having some idea of how you went through. Oh my god, my English is not that great. It's like starting anew something that you've already built, but since the first time you've tried to build it was hard, but you've learned it, so now that you have to restart again, you know it's gonna be annoying and very long and tiring, but now that you've already tried it once, you kind of know it's going to go faster. It's just the time of being frustrated that you have to start again. Okay. Another thing. Do I see anything else? You can also tell me what you see here. Not sure if I see anything else. I actually wonder, because here you can still see the ink hasn't dried yet, just this part. So it's almost like your healing time. You're during a phase where it's like you just need a small bit. It's like, yeah, it's like almost there, but it's still lingering around here, like this darkness and this sadness, like a grieving period here. And for some, it's like this whole, it's like your last hope, I guess. It kind of feels like one last chance. It's like, okay, universe, I'm barely like handling this, can you please do something? It's like I'm holding on to one thing and that's it, but honestly I'm done. That's kind of this what I see here. Okay, so now I'm going to go with the smaller brush to see where you are headed. So just give me a second. Where is pal number 1 headed? Okay. Yeah, I needed more water, but it's all right. So let me just think. Okay, so pile number 1, I feel like first of all you will be shifting through a period. At first I see some type of lingerance about what happened, like of course, and then you'll have almost like this burst of energy where it's, I don't know if you'll meet somebody or if somebody gives you some type of, you know, like opportunities, or maybe you meet the right people through, you know, like hanging around, I don't know, you find your crew, and but it's like I see people with you going a certain place, and then it's almost like, let's say you start with a team of 2 and then you meet a 3rd person and then the 4th person, and they all help you, or y'all help each other with life. It's like in terms of career, in terms of love, like just like counseling almost, and then everybody kind of helps you out in a way. It's so interesting because at first I feel like you're alone, or you're like the big leader of your life, and now it's like you, since you went through something and you have this quote-unquote blank canvas to restart, you almost know who to reach out now when it comes to starting like some type of projects, and then it just goes fast. It's like efficient. I see a lot of efficiency. I see like at least 6 people here helping you grow something out of it, out of something that you want. So it could be a career, a project, could be just life in general, you know, helping you to get back on track together. But like you can see, all like I see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 people with you included, maybe just helping you grow tall and just like shooting like through the universe, you know. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it doesn't have to be like the people who will help you has to be that involved in your life. It could just be people around you. I don't know, you meet someone at a bar and they tell you one quote that sticks along with you for the rest of your life, and it's like one like advice, you know, and then it gives you the stability, and then you don't meet them regularly, or you don't really know them, but it helps you like start new, you know. So yeah, I kind of see that. Yeah, that's kind of what I see for pile number 1. So now, and also you chose the scarab, so it's about like protection, like divine protection. So again, it feels like you need this protection from spirit, and it's almost like spirit is like, you are you are divinely guided right now, so just go along almost. So let me now shuffle these Black Moon oracles. Oh wait, why do I have this card here? It's supposed to be in the Sacred Destiny. You know what, I'm gonna, it's wisdom, but anyway, I will shuffle these oracles as well later on. So let's see, pile number one shift. What's called pile number one? Big shifts. You got Grand Shrine Blessing and Virgo I Analyze. Then I'm gonna shuffle all of my oracles, so just give me a second. Now I'm going to shuffle just one Dark Mirror Oracle card to see what you're dealing with right now. The Temple of My Body, and let's see the Sacred Destiny. Also stay tuned till the end because I'm going to pull out my charms. Pile number one, Patience. And Forgiveness. I will pull out some tarot cards as well, so don't worry about that. Okay. I mean, already with the Temple of My Body card, so definitely I see some type of traumatic event. I mean, already with the card you may have some type of idea. If that's not the case, I mean, those who get it, you know what I mean, and if you don't get it, then it's not your trauma. Other thing is that it's almost giving me a being not comfortable in your body. Could be in the how do you say, like in a physical sense, or it could just be not being at peace with what you do right now, like having some type of frustration with your what you're doing, where you're heading. It's not you're not operational, you're not efficient the way you wish you were, like in your head, you know what I mean? So it's almost giving me trapped inside yourself. I know there's another card from the Dark Mirror to express that, but I almost also see that here, and it's almost like shifting from this energy of being trapped from the past to a period where you'll have to learn about how to accept the way you work. Like if you have some type of trauma, then it's like you'll have a period of time where the healing is actually you needing to forgive yourself and not putting too much pressure onto like why am I not healed already, like it's taking so long. It's like sometimes time is like the best medication, you know, and it's like you work differently. You are an individual that that has its own experience here, and you may not heal the same way other people do, and not everybody share the truly where like how they heal, you know. So it's a very private experience, and it's like you need to learn that it's okay, and you will go through it as well. Like you are not the leftover of the universe. You are not the one that the universe doesn't care about, you know. Like you are your own way, and you will have to learn to be at peace with the way you work, with the way your body works, because that's what has been given to you. Now, with blessings and Grand Trine and Virgo analyze, so you could be a Virgo, it doesn't have to be. What I see here is there's something about again, there's something I analyze. There's something about learning how you work. I feel like this will be your big quote-unquote lessons, and it's more like learning more about yourself, knowing what makes you happy, what works for you, what food works for you, what exercise, what type of routine, or maybe some of you don't want a routine and you need to undo a routine that you have, because I don't know, everybody talks about having a good routine, and maybe for you it won't work. You know, some people have a different way of working, and maybe for some of you, you need to be stimulated, you know. And it's like analyzing your body, your mind, and everything around you. Absolutely, like this Virgo card, it's like analyzing absolutely everything about your life, what works, why it doesn't work, learning about it, looking for it. And it's like you will be during this period like to the point of knowing more than knowing more than okay, no, you know what, it was a bad example, because I was about to say knowing more than a doctor. Doctors knows and still knows more, but I'm not trying to, you know, like still go check your doctor, but you know what I mean. It's like knowing every part of what will work, what will trigger you, and stuff like this. With Grand Trine blessings, I see that you actually have something. There's something about you that is a big blessing. I wonder what it is. It's like, I mean, to each their own. But, okay, you know what? I'll give you an example with me. I have scoliosis, and it's a pain, like really. It was before a big pain to me. I couldn't work. I couldn't even just sit or just be standing up, even though all the doctors will tell me that my scoliosis was nothing, and it is nothing, like honestly, but the pain was there, okay? And I couldn't work, I couldn't do anything, and I was like, this is a curse, this is annoying, why the hell, like, why am I living with this scoliosis, like, it's ugly, whatever. But then as I worked along to get rid of that pain, could be working out, I've tried to learn, it was like, maybe I'm working too much, and then I kind of stopped working out, and then I was like, okay, this is giving me way more pain. Not like pain, I mean, anyway, it was giving me maybe less muscle pain when it comes to my body, but it was giving me mental anguish to not go to the gym, because to me it makes me happy. So I've learned that the workout makes me happy, but something might be wrong with my workout, since I felt less pain when it comes to physical pain. And then because of that, I've learned to find workouts that works for me. And now that it works for me, I have less pain, I'm able to do stuff, I'm able to know how to stand, to sit, what type of routine I need for my body. And now I'm more healthy and efficient because of the scoliosis, because I was almost like forced to find a way. Hope you get what I'm trying to say with this. So that's why I feel like with the blessings, there's something about you that you will learn that is a huge blessing, because it will push you forward faster than the usual person. Okay, so there's something about it. It could not be physical, it could just be like mental, it could be one thing that you have. Okay, simple as that. It could just be like you have a computer and now you know how to learn how to use it. Okay, so yeah, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Now let's pull out the tarot cards. Big shifts in pile number 1, big shifts in pile number 1. Okay. Yeah, okay, yes, you will, this is the synchronicity is perfect. Okay, so you can actually achieve whatever you want. You just need to learn from whatever it is. It just needs some patience from your part about yourself, but there's something that you can actually free yourself from. You just need to just try to, again, analyze what it is. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's more than just emotions. I feel like, again, for some of you, I feel like it's not necessarily, the solution won't necessarily come from an emotional standpoint, like for example, I don't know, like meditation and that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah, for some people it may work, but for you, especially you, it's like physical. Like it could be an object, it could be exercise. It's not emotional. It's something. Okay, so it could be a routine. Again, I gave you a lot of example, but there is something that you'll know. It's outside. Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. I wonder if somebody actually gave you that advice before you, but you didn't really thought much about it. Or somebody is going to give you the advice, but I feel like it's somebody in the past that gave you this advice and you kind of didn't thought it will be that important, or you wouldn't invest as much. For example, a doctor tell you, hey, why don't you see this specialist? And you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then you don't go because you're like, no, it's something else. But it's actually simpler. Yeah, it's like it's some type of advice you didn't listen to. But it's like, I see this message about don't let your assumptions get the best of you when it comes to whatever this is. And you might have a good reason to not like taking it seriously. Could be financial, something like this, but it's like now you can do it. Like if before you didn't have the money to maybe like invest in like going to a specialist, but so it's okay, you know. I think I spit, yeah, sorry. But now you may have a little bit more money or a little bit more help, so why don't you give it a try? That's kind of what I hear. Big shifts, that's too many big shifts. Pile number 1's big shift, spirit pile number 1, big shifts. You got, ooh, the death card. That is a big shift here. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, I love it for you. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, so pile number 1. I don't know how long it will take for this. I don't think it will be that like extruding, like horribly long period of time, but it's night and day, literally night and day. Even in the cars you can see it, night and day. The shifts that you're going through and will go through, you almost won't, like, it's, you know, there is those videos on TikTok, like if you go on TikTok, sometimes there is this type of memes or like trend where it's like there's this song like, oh Lord, and then it says woo, some type of song. It's like you were there at one place and then you woke up and actually you are at the place you always wanted to be. It's like, you know, you kind of disassociate. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. It's like when suddenly you realize you've actually progressed a lot, but you didn't took time to you know, to fully think in how much you have progressed until now. That's the type of progression that I see for you. It's like back then you were at home, trapped, not feeling okay, not feeling great, and then there's this shift where it's like enough is enough, and suddenly you are at the best shape of your life. You are doing everything that you've always wanted. All these things that were trapping you down, they are not existent anymore, and I see that like so strongly. I get a little bit of goosebumps just like feeling it right now with this death card. Oh, it's insane. It's like all the chains are cut because of this transformation. It's because you follow your life path. Like there's something with the High Priestess here. It's more than just intuition. To me, it's like I'm surprised oh wait, actually I do see the stars here, but it's like everything is aligned now. Yeah, because you follow your passion, because you will follow whatever that project is. There's some type of project or passion that you've always wanted to do, and because you will follow that path, it will lead you to a complete 180 of where you are heading currently. You know, it's like with this Three of Swords here, yeah, like you are healing from the wounds that you've been through. Yeah, like very hard, like mental anguish, not being decisive, or maybe not having motivations, feeling confused, and just wishing and not doing everything. Well, listen, pile number one, all of these shifts are happening right now, and I do see it. You just need to be here we have patience and forgiveness, and analyze. So there's something about knowing how to be efficient for yourself, okay? And I do see you going through it. What else? It's very hot in here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, it's already 30 minutes in, so I'm gonna do the charms for you guys. So let's see. I hope you liked this reading. Let me know in the comments down below if you liked the painting and stuff. So pile number one. So you got the panther with the gate, ladybug, the pillow, the cross, the edelweiss. Okay. Okay, well, first of all, the pillow. So it's like the resting period and stuff, healing, all of that. You needing to take break and stuff like this. Then we got the bell. So I do, although it could mean some type of like a pet that you have that's kind of saying hi. Another thing, it's more like the bell is ringing, like it's time to wake up. Then we got with here the piercing. I feel like for some of you, you are going through how do you say that, physical transformation, but like more reinventing yourself when it comes to your physical appearance. Maybe some of you are changing your wardrobe, your hair, getting some piercing and stuff, a new tattoo or anything like this. Then we got the rose quartz, so all about self-love, healing, especially when your heart chakra is at having some time of pain. Then whoops, you got the penguin, and behind it you got the pearl. So it's almost giving me the fact that you finally learned something about yourself, you know. And you know what's funny is that penguin, they have small, I mean, they kind of walk like this, you know, like they take a little bit of time, and it's almost like you're realizing about yourself, like, wait, I actually have something special about me. And you know what it is? Yeah, maybe on the ice on the floor I'm not really fast, but when it comes to me in the water, in the right place, I go very, very fast, and I can achieve everything that I want. So that's kind of what I see here. Then with the cross here, some of you may have had religious background or some type of influence from religion that, you know, may have led you to force yourself into things. Or it could also mean, because I'm a religious also, so don't worry, I'm not trying to vilify anything, but that's a message that I got. Another thing is that actually some of you may find a new belief that will help you out, and some of you may go the traditional route is actually more fitting for you, and for others it's the more how do you call it, untraditional route, not really traditional route, that's about to be better for you. So whatever you choose. With the Edelweiss, I mean the flower here, so Edelweiss is a very rare, it's actually I'm not sure if it's that rare, but at least it's not really a common flower, but those who knows how to appreciate it. So I kind of see it like representing you again as well. Those who appreciate you will know your true value, and you also need to understand your true value. With the star and the moon, so literally the meaning, I mean the stars is like your destiny, and the moon, it's hidden, so your destiny is still hidden. You won't be able to see a lot, but you kind of need to follow along. And then with the panther, and you know, it's like holding like some type of, you know, like the gate, and you like knock it like this. It's like with the bell here, it's like, hello, we want you to enter this new gate that we are waiting for you, thank you. And with the ladybug and this ring, some of you may get some type of some of you may get proposed, but I don't think it's that, I honestly don't think it's that meaning here. To me, it's more like finding the right person, the right people, and having an alliance with them and collaborate with the right person. There is some type of offer that's about to come your way that is huge. And with the ladybug here, again about self-love, you needing to understand yourself and see yourself with your true value. I think ladybug is also about love. Like love is in the air, so I wonder again with the ring if some of you are gonna meet the right person, and if you are already with somebody and everything is doing great, then I feel like it's going to go even further than that. So yeah, that's kind of what I see for your reading, pile number 1. Hope you liked it. Let me know down below. Like, share and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in another video. So yeah, take care. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal ball, this is your reading. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do some abstract painting with some ink. So at first I'm going to paint with a bigger painting brush, and that will represent where you are at now and how is your energy, what's going on right now. And then I'll go along with a smaller brush to see where you are headed and where you will be going. So yeah, so if you want to stay tuned to the first part, you can watch, and if you just want to skip this part, then just go to the timestamp that I'll put somewhere. So pile number 1, let me just take my ink. There you go. So let's see where you are at now, what's going on. Take a deep breath. Let's do it. Okay, so the first part here, I'm going to interpret this just for a little bit so that, you know, the ink can settle down, and then I can go on with my other brush. So let's see, where are you at now? Pile number 2. Okay, so I wonder if you have been trying new things, because I see here like one main, it's like you, and then different stuff going around. This one, it looks like it didn't pan out to be the way you wanted, like some type of, could be anything, you know, like a new way of thinking, a new, you know, career or something. Nothing came out of it. And then there's one that's going to be the breakthrough, I feel like, and it feels like you've been doing it because it's supposed to represent the present moment. There's some type of breakthrough here. You can see it here. And yeah, for me, it's like, I wonder if it's almost like a career thing here, because it's I'll give you this image. It doesn't have to be career, of course. It's like you went to school and stuff, you do your things the way you're supposed to do, and then you kind of follow along, and then you kind of got lost and you tried different things. Maybe you had time for it, or, you know, stuff, you know, life, and you tried different things and it didn't pan out the way you wanted it, or nothing really long-lasting came out of it. But yet you try something new, or something kind of came along and you tried it, and it's actually giving you a new path, and it's very important. As I see here, it's like the ink is still settling in, you know, it's still wet, and here as well in the beginning. So I wonder if it has some type of link with your past, or there's something about you in the past that you may have been doing that, you know, like maybe you did something else and now it's like revisiting something that you were good at it in the past. What else do I see? I see you like, I wouldn't like sitting, but laying on the floor. Here, can you see? It's like the head is here, the arms, and then the legs, like on your knees, like There's something, it's like almost like long hair. I wonder if there's some sort of like legacy. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. You actually chose the crystal ball, which is, you know, this is something that I use for scrying and doing my readings as well. And, you know, it's very like spiritual and all of that. I mean, all the objects were, but this one in particular, I use it. And here you can see, it's like if we still go along with the fact that you are sitting, you know, with your knees and there's your hair here, and here it looks like some type of entities giving you a clue. Can you see? Like, can you see it? It's like going in your head, like there is some type of, oh my god. And I talked about something in your past that you were good at it. It could also mean that it's not necessarily something in your lifetime right now, but in the past you were good at it, like a past life stuff. Like an ancestor gives you some type of knowledge. Or it doesn't have to be even ancestor, it could just mean like a spirit giving you something like, hey, do this, you will be good at it, you know? And the fact that it's like, here I see the hair, so it's about legacy, and it's like a very long hair as well. I mean, you could be a male also watching this, it doesn't matter, but it represents your wealth, your fortune, your, okay, the card, thank you, confirmation, I guess. It's like your legacy, this will be your legacy, I hear. So again, I see you stumbling upon something. Yeah, and I also feel like it's like here we have some type of protection. It's like for you, you're supposed, this is for you. You should go down that path. Yeah, there's some type of knowledge, like whispering in your ears. This is crazy. Okay, so let's see where you're headed with this. Pile number 2, where will you be heading? So just give me a second. There you go. Where is pile number 1 headed? Okay. Okay, so here you can see the infinite symbol, but mostly it's like number 8. So I feel like, again, this is talking about your career and finances. There's something about a new it's like a new talent almost, because the number 8 talks, yes, about money, finances. I mean, it's the infinite symbols, but to me I hear talent, like a new talent. It's almost giving me the fact that, how can I say it? It's not really, I was about to say it's not really clear where you're going, like, yeah, that's why you're watching this, but like, it's something very tangent to me, where you're headed towards. It's like logical, if I may say, because again, I see something about your career here. I feel like it's just a career reading, like shifting towards your career, and it's like it's not like, I don't see it as something like spiritual, to say the least. Like, it's not like you, I mean, maybe for some of you could be like you're doing tarot readings and now some of you might be a psychic also watching this and doing YouTube, I don't know, let me know. And then it's like something even further can grow from this. But I think for most of you, it's, I mean, that's why I say logical, because it shouldn't be out of the norm. If you're doing this for a while, like if, for example, the whole YouTube thing, and it is something that you're very serious about, then yes, you know, the logical thing to think is that yes, something will grow out of it if you're consistent. But here, to me, it's like for most of you, it's like you're doing I don't know, a new job, and you know that it will grow further, so it's supposed to grow further. But to me, the fact that it's showing here, it's like you don't understand how much it will grow from this, how far it will take you. That's kind of what I see. It's like yes, it's logical that you should step up, that you will get hired up, that you will level up, you know, and you're like, yeah, I'll go to that place and that's it. But and it's almost like, yeah, that's the furthest thing, that's the best plan, I guess. But it's like spirit is trying to tell you, no, this, you don't understand how much this will change your life. So to me also, I kind of see it as you may start with some type of job, and it won't necessarily be your end of be all, like the job that you'll do for the rest of your life, but it may lead you towards something or someone or an event that will give you another opportunity and another and another and another, you know what I mean? So again, it's supposed to be logical, it's just you don't like right now, it's, I wouldn't be able to even say I believe you if you tell me like that's how far you could get, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, no, but it is. Do I see anything else? I see something about music as well. I see some like the key here, so some of you might be doing like music, I don't know, or maybe there will be a message through music that will come towards you. But music is important for you. I feel like there's maybe spirit is talking to you through music, or maybe if you put some like certain sounds that will give you more like creativity or inspiration. Oh my god, and then when I say that, somebody is shouting, yeah, like yes. But anyway, okay, that's kind of what I see here for your pile. Let me know if you see something else. But yeah, so now I'm going to shuffle all of my oracles and then use my tarot cards, and I'll end it with the charms. So stay tuned till the end for your charms reading. So let's see, pile number 2's big shift. Message. Oh my god, 3rd house messages, and then the body. 1st house and 3rd house. Everything is about you, huh? Okay, I mean, this is your reading. So 3rd house, it's talking about communication, like learning, school, teachings. Could be also talk about siblings, but to me, with the imagery here, is like some type of message from the other realm coming towards you, and it says message here. Then we got the 1st house, the body. The 1st house, it's you, it's the self, so to you, message to you. Also with the yeah, wait, look here, it's like there's the angel, and it's like there's a human here, and the angels here are also watching. It's like it's coming to you. Can you see? Oh my god. And you know, with this card I never really watched the imagery to interpret something. I just like, you know, like it talks about like blessing, grand shrine, you know, fortune and stuff, so I always took it like you know, the way it's supposed to. But now here with the imagery, it's like, again, talking about a message from the angel coming towards you. That's insane. Okay, so let's see. One card. Where are you headed? Pile number 2, where are you headed? Gateway. Just one more. Okay, that's too many, but it says action and security. But that's too many, I just want one, so, but I still, you know, read it just in case. Just one. I said just one. That's 2. I'll take this one. Enlightenment. Okay, haven't finished the oracle cards, just one here. This is the dark mirror oracle deck. Okay, well, perfect. Forgetting oneself. Okay, so this is what you're dealing with right now, with the forgetting oneself. Then we got, again, this whole thing about receiving a message from a spirit or the other realm, and this is like, and you choose the crystal ball, like this is like very like divine, this is very mystical situation. And it's almost like right now you may still look for who you are, what you're supposed to do, what is your life path, where am I headed towards. I mean, that's why you may look at this reading. And it's like with the gateway and enlightenment, it's like suddenly you get this message from spirit that will tell you exactly what you're supposed to do. And before we saw action and security with these cards, and the one that fell, and it's almost like, yeah, like I wonder if it will come to you in a dream, because this one makes me feel like a dream. I mean, it's very, you know, like I mean, there's a unicorn and stuff, so I wonder if there's like some type of very, very, like a crazy dream, but it's like too much to not like think about it, you know. And the fact that it says gateway, you know, it reminds me of the thing that I said like before. There is one new thing that is the, I think I said the gateway, I'm not sure, but there is a new path, that a new, like another talent that you'll discover, and it will actually help you to go follow along the path you're supposed to take. Again, because of the forgetting oneself, it's almost like, are you not truly believing who you are, what you're supposed to do? I mean, there's something about not feeling very confident, which is normal, and now spirit comes along to, yeah, it's giving me like I'll give you the cheat code of life. It's like I'll teach you something. You know what it because I feel like I'm not telling everything, and I was like, well, I don't have a great example, but I'm not sure if for some of you, you should look it up on YouTube. But there is some type of legend that says, I forgot, I think it was the Book of Enoch. You should look in YouTube, like mythological, like something. But anyway, the story is about how humans learn about astrology, and it's like war and stuff like this, which was one of the worst things. I think it's in the Book of Enoch, but I'm not sure. But anyway, and it talks about like angels communicating with humans, and they, I mean, it was a bad thing, but anyway, they teached human things that they weren't supposed to know, but this is a way for them to use it, you know. And it's like astrology was one of the things. I mean, don't quote me on it, but it's giving me that, where it's like you're not supposed to know this thing in the human experience, but you will learn about it. Like, it's very secret. It's a huge secret. It doesn't have to be like crazy where you'll learn how to, I don't know, like create something crazy maybe. I don't know. I mean, I hope for you, I guess. But it's giving me cheat code. I'll give you the cheat code. I know, like, it's like almost like a, hey, don't tell God about it, but I'll tell you this. You know what? I'll give you this little nugget right there because, you know, I like you. But yeah, it's very, very divine. But anyway, let's come back. Palm number 2. What is palm number 2? You got the 3 of Pentacles working with others, and it's again like people reaching out to, like, here the imagery, it's like you're there and it's like, okay, I'll give you this tip over there. Okay, that's just one. Pile number 2, big shift in life. The Judgment in reverse. And the Star. Listen, pile number 2, I don't know what you're gonna dream about, I don't know what you're gonna see, but it's about to change your life. But anyway, you can't deny it. You won't be able to deny it. Oh wait, because you've got the first house here, which is about the self, and then as I looked here, you have this Strength card, and in the imagery it's looking at yourself. I wondered, because with the Tower card in reverse, I was like, well, what is you doing wrong, pile number 2? I wonder if whatever message you will get, it's actually something that you're doing wrong, and because you'll know about it, it's like the best cheat code ever. Because I was like, why the hell do you have the 10 of Wands in reverse with the Judgment card in reverse? It's like not knowing something about yourself, not seeing through, not being able to recognize something, and or maybe you're self-sabotaging a lot. But either way, I see this hand out towards you, and I'm wondering if it's like, I'll show you what it is. Yeah. It's like and again, it's not coming from like you thinking and like, oh, actually I know why I self-sabotage, you know. It's very divine. It's coming from an outside energy. I truly believe it is like a very mystical thing and divinely guided with the Star here, and the Priest, the Hierophant in reverse with the Tower. To me, it's like like knowing something, like you don't even have to fight for it anymore. So I can see so many different ways that it could come, but I truly 100%, I don't know how many times I'll repeat it, there's something, you learn about something, and it's insane. This is like changing your life. what else? Wait, that's too many cards. What else? What is this big shift? I mean, we saw about career and stuff. Is there anything else that will change? Oof. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Is there anything? Just too many cards. Just one by one. Okay. Oh, you actually got here. Death card. Just give me a second. 6. Okay, so big topic: career, finances, stability. We are looking at I wonder so many things. I wonder if one of the big changes is your relationship with money and how you see it, how you use it or how you spend it. There's some type of thing about this. Now, let's put out of the way another things that I could see. For some of you, it could be like a relationship not being the best for you, and now you have to cut it out and focus on career. Something about that. Third, I see the focus is changing here. So for example, if you have been focusing on love and still working on your stability, well, now you're gonna have a shift and transformation that you'll do the opposite of it. So if you were focusing on love, then you'll be focused on stability and grow that first, and then it will come along the way. If you have been focusing just on career, you'll have to change it and address why are you so focused on this. Are you trying to hide something? Are you trying to put some type of feelings behind? Are you trying to dissociate with some type of issues or feelings, you know? So there's something about that. Love, career, or just how you feel about money, etc., that is about to be dealt with, and that you'll have to cut it out in some sort of way. There's a huge transformation when it comes to that. No, wait, it was this way. Was it this way? Yes, it was this way. Okay, I don't know how old you are, but it's giving the phase of when you mature. Like if you are like older, then do you remember when you were a teen and when suddenly that sense of responsibility came in, or there's something in your brain that finally developed and you're able to see things differently? It's giving me that, and if you're like during that phase, then I guess this is it. You'll understand about it. There's something about that situation, it's similar to that situation. It's giving like a sudden realization, like I get it now. Oh, okay, I was seeing this in certain view and because of some type of reason, but now I see how I wouldn't say that it was stupid, but it's like it's not necessary anymore. It doesn't help me anymore with my goals, so why am I trying to fit this narrative that people are trying to give me or that I'm trying to put, you know? It's like being self-sufficient by yourself, like making the right decision. I'll pull out more cards for you guys just to see. I'm curious. Okay, so pile number 2, if for example until now you've been making decisions based on what's the logical sense, or what I don't know, tarot says, or what reading says about the decision that you have to make. There's some type of reliance that you have now that is not necessary anymore, and I see you making the decision for you, no matter what people say, no matter how logical or illogical it is, no matter what any psychic tell you. It's your decision, and you know it's the right decision. It's like, again, about self. It's like knowing your self-worth, knowing that it's good for you because it feels good. That's 100% what I see, like this huge shift. It's like, I know what I'm gonna do, that's it. Like, you listen to your intuition and that's it. Yeah. It's like, before you were like maybe overthinking, fighting in your head, like not really doing anything, and maybe it caused fight in your relationship and stuff, because you were like maybe making decisions also on what your partner may like to hear and not necessarily your truest opinion, and therefore it causes some type of anguish, and then you're not happy, and then they feel like it's a betrayal, and stuff like this happens. I'm talking from experience. So because I'm somehow like this as well, I'm a very like people pleaser, and I'm wondering if you're like going now. It's like, no, you'll shift and you'll be your honest and truest self. It won't be about like trying to find the best way, trying to find the best answer, trying to calm everybody. It's like, no, I'll be honest. I'm giving you my honest opinion. This is how I feel, and that's how it is now. So yeah, that's kind of what I see where you're shifting towards. And now pile number 2, let's do the charms. So let me know in the comments down below if you like this reading. Any comments, even just a heart, helps my video to be shown to others. Okay, so you got the pillow, resting on your potential, pile number 2. You got the potty cat. Okay, let me just, oh, so cute. Okay, so life is about to be very nice to you. Pile number 2 here with the party cat, the gift, the strawberry, with the pancake and stuff, and the apple. To me it's like life is about to be very, very nice and very sweet. We got the bird, so again there's some type of message that is going to find you, with the eyes here. I feel like you'll be very much protected and also in tune with your spiritual self, your intuition, also with the third eye. What else? It's because the fact that it's like some sort of, I'm not sure if it's a true opal. It might be fake, but anyway, it's like knowing everything. It's like trusting yourself. It's like almost the fact it's part of the eye, so it's like I see everything. I see all facets of people, of where it's what anything. Also with the hairpin here, I kind of get the sense that if you're scared of losing your innocence or losing the kindness that you have, just know that to not worry, because it's part of you and you'll still be you. It's just that, like, it's not like you'll become a cold person and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna become like, a mean person. It's not that. You'll still be you, so don't worry about that. You'll still find some type of how do you say that, very kind, very sweet. You won't be seen as somebody who's like very harsh, so don't worry about that. Then with this, I forgot what the name of this was, but I know it's about like fortune, I think. I'm not sure, it's a Celtic symbol, but I think it's about fortune. So a lot of luck, with the jade and in the shape of a butterfly. Then just know that you'll go through a divine transformation, again protected. The fact that you have a pillow, it's also talking to me about the dream, so maybe it will come through a dream. Then we got this panther, and it looks like the the handle of a door. It's like, you know, when you like those huge gates that still have this, it's like spirit calling you. With the pancake here and the party card, I think you'll have again some sweet times. I also see a present coming towards you soon, actually. And some of it might be your birthday, so happy birthday if that's the case. I forgot what the strawberry meant. I mean, if some of you are in a relationship, well, your bedtime will get better. That's for some. And with the apple, oh my god, wait, I got this image in my head. I don't know how you say it in English. Guillaume Tell, you know the thing about like no, that's not Guillaume Tell, is it? Wait, oh my god, I'm dumb. The apple that fell from the tree and finally he knew about gravity, how it works. Like, it's like eureka. So this is again this whole message about like, oh my god, I finally found it. So yeah. And with the edelweiss here, this is a rare flower that you can find in Switzerland. I think you can also find it in Italy, but I'm not sure. So it's something very rare that you'll find. Yeah, so it's a rare thing. Yeah, we got 2 flowers here. So yeah, that's kind of what I see for you, pile number 2. Let me know in the comments down below if you liked it. Share your thoughts, if you like this type of readings, if you like them this long. But yeah, any comment helps. Also, don't forget to give me a like so that I know that you like this reading. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this wand, this is your reading. So first, what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to take a thicker brush and use the ink and use my intuition to draw something abstract, and that will represent your current energy, what you're going through, and then while I let the paint dry, I'll explain what I see, and then I'll use the thinner brush to do the same thing over it, just to see where you're headed towards, and then I'll pull out some oracles, tarot cards, and end it with charms. So stay tuned until the end. So if you want to skip the first part with the brush, you can just check the timestamp. I'll put it here. I mean, it just takes a few seconds, so yeah, let's start. So let me just take the ink. There you go. So let's see, pile number 3. Pile number 3. What's going on right now? So while the the ink dries, let's see what I get. So you can also comment down below if you see anything. What feeling does it give you? For me, I see a woman dancing. It looks like she's doing some type of figure, maybe figure dancing. I'm not sure. Like she's like very flexible, I see here. Also, you choose the wand, so it's and there is a woman also on it as well. So it's very fiery, very dynamic. I see your energy as being very not only fluid but very passionate. Maybe some of you are doing things with your body. Some of you might be dancer, or you like to dance, or you're very like athletic, or you like to do yoga, but there's something about your what you do with your physical body. Now you could be a male as well. It doesn't mean that you're like a woman in order to look at this reading. This is genderless, but this is what I saw. Now, what else do I see? It's almost like I see somebody trying to create their own path. I don't see your energy as somebody who's like a follower. I mean, nothing bad about following, but to me it's like giving me very like leadership, trying to pave the path that I want, doing like the most in order to achieve what you want to achieve. Another thing that I see is wait, it's like some type of dagger, like I forgot in which country or which culture it was, but there's some type of sword. I used to have those. It's very antique type of sword, and it's like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's this handle that is like curved, and then the blade is also curved as well. I mean, there's this type of knife, but I forgot what it was, but I see something here very special. What else? I see legs, like I see legs being crossed here. It could mean that you're like waiting on something, like you're waiting. It's giving me very like femme fatale, even if you're a male or any gender. I see a mermaid as well. Again, very like fluid. Also, I see a lot of like emotions. Some of you might be inspired by your own emotions, or you're very like somebody who wears your heart on your sleeve. Like you tell how it is. You're very honest with your heart towards other people or something like this. Yeah, that's kind of what I see. Now I'm gonna use a smaller brush to see where you're headed towards. What's shifting in your life? Okay, so let's see. Alright, so just give me a second. Okay, again, I see you shooting some type of goal. I see whoever chose pile number 3, I see you being very clear with your goals and what you want to achieve in life. And what is basically shifting is basically everything that I see. I mean, like, what's shifting in your life, pile number 3, to me it's almost like, well, I'll make it my way. So it's almost like, well, this reading is just going to tell you whatever you're trying to do. But anyway, I see it here. You have a goal, you're trying to shoot for it, and I see you doing everything to go towards it. Now, I see some type of loophole that you'll go through. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll see later on with the cards if it's good or not. But I see a lot of loopholes, and you trying to find any type of way in order to make your dream come true. And I wonder if you're going to go through a transition where you're like, you have this goal here, it's this like structure, and in order to achieve that you'll have to go through a lot of loopholes in order to achieve it. I think it won't be a straight path. I think you'll have to deal with a lot of small details in order to go that way. I actually think that whatever you're trying to achieve, it's not something that's quote-unquote achievable in the logical sense. I don't know how to explain this. I'm not saying that it's not possible. It's actually, I feel like you're trying to do your best and you will go and achieve it. It's just that from a perspective, from another perspective, if let's say I'm a I don't know, like I'm the director of a university, okay, and you are I don't know, you're an older person who didn't got the diploma in order to go to study in university, okay, and you don't have the finances for it or whatever, and it's like, from my perspective as a director, you are not able to enter my school because you are older and you have passed the deadline and you haven't got the diploma or certifications in order to enter our building, right? But from what I see you kind of doing with this example is, oh, okay, I'm an older person, I can't do that, right? Then I'll find people that knows you. I actually know people who knows I don't know, maybe the HR and not the director, right? And then the person who is the HR of the university, for example, they give you some type of tips or some type of curriculum that is made for people outside, like, you know, sometimes some universities does this, you know, like at night, and then there you meet somebody and then this person gives you some type of job as an assistant in this school, in the school in question, and therefore you work over there. Still you can't study it, but then you meet people and then you learn about it, and then because you're an assistant, you are actually learning what the students are learning. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I hope you can get it from this image and perspective. It's like you get through these vines and you happen to be at the place that you want to be. That's what I see here. Yeah, it's very like that's why I see you being very fluid, and as you can see here, the brush strokes, it's almost like being a ghost, It's like you go there and then you disappear, and then they're like, where is she? Where is this person? And like they can't catch you, you know. I see something like this happening. So that's kind of what I see here, and that's why I see like with the line here in the middle, it's like you go from this and you're not supposed to go past it, but you're able to do it. Again, loopholes. That's what I see. So now I'm going to pull out all the oracles and then the tarot cards. So just give me a second. Let's see. Pile number 3. What's shifting in pile number 3's reading? What's shifting in pile number 3's readings? You got Jupiter returns and the moon. Very secretive. You are very doing something in the dark, aren't you? Pile number 3, what are you doing? And with the Jupiter return, I see a lot of opportunities being given to you in the dark. Like, I'm not saying like in a bad way, like dark, it's like people don't see. You know, like the, how do you say that in English? The job market, there is the public one and the one's hidden, the hidden job market. That's kind of what I see here. So let's see, how's pile number 3? Life shifting, miracles and fulfillment. Now, what you're healing, what you're dealing with. This is the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. I actually don't feel that. I actually wanted a 1 card, but I just washed it just in case. But I feel like I should just pull 1. Okay. Temple of my body. Interesting. Okay, so let me just focus on these oracle first, and then I'll pull out the tarot card. Sorry, the mic. There you go. Anyway, so with Jupiter return benefits, the moon and miracles, to me there's again a huge opportunity that's about to be given to you with the Jupiter return and miracles. When Jupiter returns, it's like it's more than just benefits. It's like some type of seed that you have planted back in the days comes back to fruition. It's like an opportunity. When Jupiter returns, it's like the opportunity is here. It's the time. There's some, again, loophole. It's almost like let's say that the law is changing right now, and then therefore there's some type of loophole and you can go pass through it. And with Jupiter return and miracles, this is not supposed to happen. It's again a miracle. This is not supposed to happen. It's not some type of opportunity that you should get as a person, not in a bad way. I'm trying to explain you how much of a miracle this is. I see you being able to go through it. And with fulfillment, again, there's the moon here. It's like it's like it's your only, and then again I talked about an old seed that you have planted. It's like that seed is the only thing that you have. Like if you're a gardener and you have a few seeds of like a certain plant, and you're like you know that when you plant these seeds, maybe some of them will grow and some of they don't, right? But it's like I only have one. You only have one, and that's like some type of project or something that you're trying to achieve, and by some type of chance and luck you were able to grow something out of it when it wasn't supposed to happen. You know, in the logical term, it wasn't supposed to happen. With the temple of my body, so when I pull out this card, it's more like what you have to deal with right now, and what something that you're supposed to heal, or something that you're supposed to go through. So with the card temple of my body, some of you may have gone through traumatic experience when it comes to your physical body and emotions, and something about some type of past trauma needs to be dealt with. That is maybe a reason why, you know, it could be a separate message from the project, but there's something about it that's important for you. You know, mental health is very important. Or it could also mean like your physical body, not necessarily traumatic, but there's something about your maybe health, and I think you're supposed to know it. I don't think it's like, oh, suddenly like you got, I mean, I don't know, like depending on your situation, but to me it's like there's something that you need to deal with your health, or something about this that will help you shift towards your goal. And some of you may ask, how does my health is linked to my, I don't know, like career? Well, it does actually affect a lot. So being healthy in the mind and physical body is very important, especially if you are under 40 years old. You should take care of it, because after 40, I can tell you from what I know and the people around, once you're 40 you can't go back. So please take care of your body and your health. There's something about that, or it could just mean mental health, but there is, yeah, again, it's some sort of, it's affecting you in a way where you don't fully open about something. For example, let's say that you don't trust people easily, or maybe it's the complete opposite and you trust people way too much and you're very like, I don't know, naive, and or you open your book like you're an open book. Well, this could actually be self-sabotaging behavior in some extent, in some situation, like, I don't know, like when it comes to career and secrets and stuff that you should keep to yourself, or relationships, sometimes you should keep stuff to yourself, or you're not keeping or you're not open enough, whatever yours, whatever spectrum you fall in. There's something about that you need to understand when it comes, where it comes from, and I feel like it stems from something. It's I mean, I'm going way too deep, I think, with this card, but like I'm no therapist, but it stems from something very past, like us, you know, it could be anything, so I'm not a therapist. Go check a therapist. But like it's something deeper. There's some type of root cause of why something may feel off when you interact with people, and that can later on affect your projects and stuff like this. So I think there's a huge emphasis on this. So yeah, anyway, let's shuffle the tarot cards. I got this mic is The wire is driving me insane. Anyway, let's... Okay, there you go. Pile number 3. What's shifting in pile number 3's life? What's shifting in pile number 3's life? That was too many cards. What's shifting in pile number 3's life? What's shifting in pile number 3's life? Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands, all in reverse. Just give me a second. Yeah, okay. Okay, pile number 3, I see you having a lot of drive, again, a lot of passion for whatever you're trying to achieve, but you're very messy. I have to say it. There's something that's holding you back, and I think it stems from you. There's something, the way you do, again, I think it stems from this card again, that you, and here we have the devil also. There's something that stems from some type of trauma or something that you've learned a long time ago. It could also just be sickness for some that you don't see, and you need to look more inward to understand why you feel a certain way that can affect the way you do stuff. Like I'll give you an example about health, because I see some type of scenario right now. Let's say that you don't know that you have PCOS. Okay, you weren't diagnosed about, or you didn't thought about it, and doctors never, you know, whatever, and you actually have PCOS, for example, and you're, and if you have PCOS, I mean, I don't have PCOS, but from what I know, you have hormone imbalances, and sometimes you may have more progesterone or estrogen. I mean, I'm not a doctor, and therefore hormones does affect your mood, especially if you're a woman. And when your hormones are in balances, you can act a certain way, you can feel a certain way, you can have fatigue, you can have headaches, you can have joint pain, you can have issues with digestion. And when you have issues with digestion, I mean, the whole digestive tract is like your second brain, so it can totally affect the way you think, the way you see stuff. Maybe you are not able to walk much, you're not able to put much effort because you're tired every time, and therefore it is hindering you from acting the way you're supposed to, quote unquote acting. You're not at your 100% yourself, you know what I mean? You're not at your best, and therefore that's why I see here this whole thing about there's something that's deeper rooted in you that you should check. It doesn't have to just be health, it could be anything. It could be trauma bonding with people, it could be like people pleasing, and where does it stems from? Maybe it stems from childhood, all of that, you know. And there's something about that you need to heal and understand in order to move on to the next step. I actually think that the more you learn about it, about this rooted issue, the more you'll feel more confident. And I'm not saying that you're not confident, I actually see a lot of confidence. I just see that once you know, you'll be able to, like, you're unstoppable basically. You make decision, you are able to know what to do, know your worth, understanding which steps to take, understanding what to leave and what to take, all of that. Yeah, and I think it will go very fast from there. But right now I almost see some type with the death card here, especially when it comes to career, and I feel like it affects everything in terms of career because of this, because there's something in there's something you need to know. And with the death card, yeah, and the Three of Swords, okay, and Tower, okay, you need to heal this, otherwise you're just going to screw yourself. And I see you being very driven, so please just check it out, whatever it is. There's something 100%. I can feel it. It's like once you know about it, you'll be able to live through it and understand which steps to take, and when to know when you're triggered, when to know what to do and not to do, you know. What's shifting? Okay, there is a side message for somebody here. It doesn't, so it's okay if it doesn't resonate with everybody. But like, there's something about giving your power to other people, and especially people that you want or you look up for. I'll give you an example of a scenario so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. Let's say that you're single and you're trying to date people, and you're looking forward to date a certain type of person, okay? And you meet this type of person that you actually like, you match them on Tinder and whatever, and whenever they speak to you or they give you some type of advice about your life or trying to impress you, you almost give it to them. Or like you put too much value in what they say and what they think when you shouldn't. It's like it's not as important. Why are you letting players like play in your game? I don't know how to say it. Okay, that was a bad example, but like I hope you can get what I'm trying to say. It's like, why do you let these people get in your head? Like it's not about that. Yes. Of course it doesn't have to be romantic. It could just mean like looking up to like maybe a director or something like this. Yeah, it's almost burdening you in some way, because if you can see here, no matter your gender, here we have a lot of male, and then most of them talks about like being dominant, making their own decision. It's about like, you know, being very upfront and stuff like this, like going towards what they want. And then we have this woman at stake, and then we only have women here. Okay, it's almost, and again, this is an example, no gender, but it's almost giving me this rhetoric of how sometimes society are being like the image of society where it's like, oh, male are on top and women are seeing lesser, and it's almost playing in that game. And it's like, what are you doing? This is not how it works, you know. You shouldn't do that. Know your self-worth. You're confident, you should take the lead. You're the leader. If you want to drive towards this success, then it's your story to tell. Why are you letting their experience interfering with your own experience? Again, it's good to have a second opinion, but it shouldn't like lead you astray, especially if it doesn't feel right. And yeah. It's all savior complex. no matter gender. I see some type of letting other people save you when you don't need it. Yeah. Also with the, oh my god, I'm so hot right now, but anyway, every time I do readings, I'm sweating. it takes a lot of energy. I always do like at least 30-minute pause between each pile, because now I'm trying to make it longer in order to be more in-depth, since I don't like, anyway, post often. There's something about family. Another message about family. I kind of hear whatever you say may have worked for you, but it doesn't work for me anymore, and it won't work for my generation, so I'll make another decision. Yeah, it could be just have been talking about family, for example. Your parents talking to you like, hey, that's how, back in my days, that's not what we do, well, we did something else, and you should have done this way because that's how it works. Like, yeah, sure, it may have worked that way before, and I'm sure it may work right now too, but that's not how I feel that it's right, so I'm gonna go my own way. And I feel like Spirit trying to tell you as well, you need to make your own decision. Don't let these other people get the best of you. I'll just pull like 3 more cards. Ooh, hold on. Pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. There's somebody who's gonna, I don't think it's the person, anyway. There is a person that's gonna give you some type of opportunity or some type of collaboration or some type of advice or some whatever. I see they have a very male dominant energy. They don't have to be male, but what it means is that they are very dominant and very straight to the point and very like it's cutthroat, you know. And whatever they say, take your time, okay? If they tell you you need to make a decision right now, no, okay, you're supposed to take your time. There's something I don't like it. It's kind of trying to screw you over in some capacity, so just be careful. There's some type of mess with somebody who's gonna give you some type of plan or advice. Just no, just think about it before, okay? I just think that you just need some time to think about it. Yeah, don't rush this up. How do you feel when you think about it? How do you feel? Not how you think it is and how logical it is, just how do you feel? Because there's some type of mess here. Yeah, just be careful. Yeah, but other than that, so you know what, let's just one card about this. Okay, listen, pile number 3, all of here you got all the card about like betrayal and be careful and stuff like this and be wary. So you literally got all the card talking about this. Just be careful, okay? Pile number 3, we don't want your plan to be ruined, okay? You have a goal, so just be like a fox too, okay? If they play some kind of crazy games, then you know, you enter a certain, it's like when you finally play chess with the big guys, you know, you need to think like them too. So just be mindful if you want to go through these loopholes, okay? Now I'm going to pull out the charms. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this type of reading. They are very long, and with the painting as well. If you like the painting, let me know so that I know if I should do more of them. So let's see. Okay, these two are tied, and this, oh come on, there you go. So these one were tied. Okay, opportunity out of this world coming your way. If you have watched my other videos with the charms, this is about me getting a pledge from one of my favorite singer, and I never thought I'll get it. I never went to a concert, and at the end, the first time I went, I actually got this. So I cherish it. It's here in my reading now. So it's like the superstar giving you some type of opportunity to a place you never thought you'll get it. Now, so we got something about food, so something about diet. Since we talked about like physical health, it could also mean that you may enjoy to cook yourself your meal, especially if you do a lot of takeout. Then there's something about like this being very innocent, and I don't know, giving you energy. It makes me feel happy when I see this pin. So maybe time cooking will help you like recharge. I know, so for some people they like that, so try to cherish those moments through cooking. We got the Taurus sign here. You may be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. So it's talking about routine. So again, talking about the whole thing about routine, stability, finances, material things. Then we got this kind of resembling of the Louis Vuitton logos. I mean, you know, they have these patterns. Again, talking about luxury and stuff. So maybe some of you, again, is talking about material wealth with the Taurus card. I feel like it's going together. Also, it could just mean that your goal is towards something luxurious. It could just be a confirmation about where you want to head towards. Then we got the ring, so some of you may get some type of offer, romantic or career-wise. And then we got, okay, you got this small like painting on gold. And this is a very old like pendant that I still got from my mom. So to me there's some type of like travel. Maybe some of you will travel soon. Could just mean that if you're traveling soon, then yeah, go for it. I also see it as some type of doorway because it's so small. Like this pendant is so small, like it's very unique. Then we got the Sun card in tarot as a pendant, so something will come to the light that's hidden. Could also mean that you will have a very happy time soon. You'll shift to a very much happier like fulfilling time. I feel like you'll be very much focused on happiness as well. There's something about like your happiness is key to manifesting. I'm sorry, I'm fanning myself out because I'm so hot right now. What the hell? But yeah, so these two were together. So these two are very symbolic of spirituality, protection, and fortune. And also this one that I always forget about the name, the Egyptian goddess. It's like motherly, like, you know, the one with the cat face. So it's like very mother instinct, like it's almost like a divine feminine, but no matter your gender, I feel like you'll be more in tune with your feminine side, which is more nurturing, understanding your emotions and how other people's emotions works, which can be very beneficial in any circumstances, and being very in tune with yourself as well, with your own emotions. Then we got the jade butterfly, so your transformation is very much guided and spiritual, and also very much protected. I feel like this transformation will lead you towards your right path, but especially when it comes to emotions, there's something about your emotions, because there is green here and green here, which is the heart chakra. So there's something about your heart that you'll heal, about your emotions. Maybe some pent-up emotions that you didn't know about, and now you'll learn about it, and this will actually free yourself, or like open new doors. Again, with the sun here, it's very much like happiness. So yeah, that's kind of what I see for your pal. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and give me your thoughts if you like this type of readings, and I hope I'll see you next time.